Hey guys, it's your host Triple C, and how's everyone doing today? Today I want to talk about the made to order stuff that we're getting now. I've been trying to figure out how to talk about this for a while, and I figured why not discuss where it can lead. But first, uh, I want to do the Haslab first. Um, Now there's rumors of it being the Thunder Machine, which is fine. I just don't think it's a worthy HasLab. I think that would be a more made to order. Now, I honestly think they should do more made to orders a year, two a year, to get us more vehicles. I think made to order could open up so many potential vehicles we couldn't get before, like um, the Thunder, the Slugger, or the Persuader. Vehicles like that are a little bit too big. Or even the what's that one called? The Warthog. Stuff like that that could be awesome made to order vehicles. Um, and we could get more vehicles every single year. There are a ton of vehicles out there that we will probably never see if they don't speed things up a little bit. Like I said before in another video, there's a 330, give or take, 320, 330 characters left to do. A little less than that now. Like a 320, I think now. But that gives roughly about 6 more years left of Real American Hero. Now, if you go beyond that, which I think G.I. Joe will go beyond that, because there is stuff like the Pursuit of Cobra line, awesome characters in that, awesome figures in that. The Valor vs. Venom line, the Sigma 6, the Renegades, the Resolute, all those would be awesome adding on to the classified, even G.I. Joe Extreme. Now, I know, the cartoon was okay, and the figures were awful for Sigma 6 and, well, not Sigma, but Extreme, they were awful. I kind of like the ones for Sigma 6, personally. That's divisive, though, I know that. But if they made those figures in a style of classified, they could be awesome figures and awesome additions to G.I. Joe. But that said, if they go beyond the 6 years, which is probably less because you can't count Mortal Kombat and G.I. Joe, even though they are part of the line, you can't count those figures. But if you go beyond that, I still say, excuse me, guys, I still say we would get vehicles from 82 to 94 until we run out of vehicles, which will be a while. Now, we may get a couple repaints, like the Arctic Kiss. I believe that was beyond 94. I think that was later in the line. I think it's part of 25th anniversary, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I don't want to be corrected. But I think we should see more made to order vehicles. $200, $200 range for a made to order vehicle. The Slugger would be an awesome one to get. There are plenty of other vehicles that could work for that. Even in Cobra, I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but I know that the Rage is another one. That would be a made to order vehicle, which is a cool vehicle too. Um, but so and we would still get the $100 price range ones, the like the Vamp Mark II, and stuff like that scale. That said, I don't think I personally don't think that the Thunder Machine is a worthy Haslab. It is a worthy vehicle, and I want it. I just don't think I would take it if it is a Haslab. I just think it would be a waste of a Haslab. Personally, I think the Haslabs should be dream projects, and I think now that we have this made-to-order system, we should get bigger vehicles for a Haslab. I think the Haslab should be the dream projects. The baby goes, and maybe do a Haslab every 2 years. Then, um, I mean, it Haslab's the only way we ever get a base, and a base is bigger than anything we've gotten so far. So, I would love to get an actual headquarters made by Hasbro. Mine is falling apart, so I mean it was a 3D printed version. I mean I'll use it until I move, and I'll probably end up getting rid of it, or because it's just falling apart. And I don't think it will survive the move, anyways. But that said, I do think that Hasbro is missing out not doing 2 made-to-orders. Now, I'm not saying do 2 Haslabs, but do 2 made-to-orders. Because if we can have one at the beginning of the year and one at the middle of the year, we can have a good-sized vehicle at the end of the year and in the middle of next year. And keep that cycle going. I think it takes a year for them to get the vehicles for us. But yeah, I would love it. I'd like to hear what you guys think about this. Having 2 made-to-orders, and maybe a Haslab every 2 years with a bigger vehicle. And I still think that we should be getting new vehicles. I don't mind a Turbo being repainted again, but I don't want the green ferret. I didn't ask for that. No one asked for that. I just don't think it's. I would probably end up painting that green ferret tonight for us, because I don't think they understand that we want new vehicles. Now, there are plenty of small vehicles you can give us in that 60 now, to $75 range, because they have to have a figure with it. $75 range. And the Devilfish will probably fit in a $75 range. The Mirage Cycle will probably fit in that too. And there are many other vehicles that I can't think of the top of my head, but there are a ton of small vehicles. The Recon Sled. I mean, it's not a vehicle we can get, but also the $100 price point. I would love to see a Triple T. Where's our Triple T? I mean, I know people don't like Triple T, and there's a lot of people that do, but I had it as a kid, and I always loved a Triple T. And I hope we get Triple T eventually. I know we have a lot of Sergeant Slaughters, but there's a Night Force version of the Triple T that I would love to get also. The same with the APC. Now, the APC would be a great Haslab. Would also be a great made-to-order. I think it'd be a better made-to-order than a Haslab. But I would love to get the Night Force version of that. I have a lot more Night Force than now, and I want vehicles for them all, so that's why I'm saying Night Force. As far as everything else goes, I mean, the Moccasin would be a great vehicle if we get that this year. Because that holds 6 characters. Yeah, 6 characters, 2 on each side, and 2 in the cockpit and gunner seat. And I would love to see a Thunder Machine, but only if it's not a made to order. Sorry, if it's not a Haslab. I will get it if it is a Haslab. I had to have the Thunder Machine in my collection. I just don't think it's a worthy Haslab. I think Haslab should be Dream Projects. It's Thunder Machine is not a Dream Project, and maybe for a couple people, but it's not a big enough Dream Project, and it will sell. I just don't think it would sell as well as a Moray or a Night Raven for Cobra, or even a Demon. I think those would sell better than the Thunder Machine. I think the Thunder Machine priced at $150 would sell like hotcakes. Now the price range of a Haslab has to be $250 and above, and for a anything below 200 and below for a made to order, so there's a $50 difference there. But that's what they said anyways. So anything above 200 basically would be a Haslab. Anything below 200 could be a made to order or straight to retail. There are plenty of vehicles that need to come out, that should come out. Like the Slugger would be a great vehicle for us to have. I would love to see a Slugger in the line. I would love to see a Triple T in the line. I would love to see a Shark in the line. The flying submarine shark. And I would love to see a Moccasin, and an entire Moccasin. But yeah, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that we will see anything bigger than the or do you think it's going to be a Thunder Machine this year? Now, personally, I would love to see a stun for Haslab. The reason I say this is because the stun holds a lot of characters. It holds 10 to 11 characters on it. They can make it 11 if they want to put the crossbar all the way across the back. On the back, there's 2 seats. One of them doesn't have a holding in there, so it's just a seat that falls out. But if they crossbar all the way across, then you can get 11 characters on it. If they want to put the 3 pegs on each side. If not, you can hold 4 or 5 characters on it, which is still more than a stun. And it's like more than the Stinger or the Hiss. Now, I love the Hiss. It is one of the best Haslabs so far that I own. Now, that's going to be debatable when I get the tslk this year. The Dragonfly is awesome, but I prefer the land vehicles over air vehicles. I still want the Rattler, though. I still need to get the Rattler. Now, what can go against the Thunder Machine? See, this is my issue with the Thunder Machine. If we get a Thunder Machine, we're not getting any water Haslab vehicles. That means no Moray, no Whale for the next 2 years at the minimum. Because they go back and forth to battle with each other. We have 2 air, 2 land, and we're doing down a land. It has to be a sea vehicle. So you would think it could be the Moray this year. You would think that, right? I mean, it's about time we start seeing. We already started seeing the first water vehicle. We're getting the Swamp Skier. That is technically a water vehicle. I don't think it floats though, but it is technically a water vehicle. Now, if the rumors are true and we get the moccasin, and we should know if the rumors are going to be true in a few weeks, because there was a vehicle in driver that just popped up on the shores of here, the U.S., and we should know what it is within a few weeks, according to Full Force. Now it is the Dreadnought Trike. That'd be 4 out of 5 of it. 4 of the predictions that the guy gave were. I'm sorry, I forget your name, but he sent them to Destro Spirit Animal, and Destro had all these predictions or leaks for and 3 of them have already come true. The 3-pack of Soul Trooper Soul characters, the dinosaur, and the Swamp Skier. Now, there are like if we get the moccasin or the Dreadnought Trike next, the Thunder Machine is probably going to be the Haslab this year. Because I only saw 2 more vehicle listings on the on Full Force's list that he has, and I don't know if there'll be any more added to it. There could be, but I don't know if there will be. But I really hope. I hope it's the Stun this year or the Moray. Those are my 2 wanted vehicles, or the Demon. I love a Demon too. The Demon would be an awesome Haslab. There are other vehicles that could potentially come out for Haslab and potentially for the made to order. And are there any vehicles out there that you would rather have them do made straight to order? Would you rather them stop the Haslabs altogether and do 2 made to orders every single year? One at the beginning, one at the middle, and then we can have a vehicle every 6 months after that coming to us? I mean, that'd be an awesome way of doing things, in my opinion. But or would you? And maybe it has them every 2 years. I think that they should do the go bigger on the Haslabs. They always be dream projects. The Moray would be a dream project. The Whale would be a dream project. The Sky Striker and the Raven would be dream projects. Now, I personally would rather have the Conquest over the Sky Striker, but that's me. I know a lot of people prefer the Sky Striker. But I prefer the Conquest because it would fit on a shelf easier than the Sky Striker. Or even Night Raven. I love the Night Raven though. Don't get me wrong. It's gonna be huge, if it comes out. And I would love to see them do more vehicles for the made to order, because it's the only way we're gonna get the tiger rat, tiger fly, and tiger cat. And made to order opens up so many potential vehicles for us. I wish I had a list of vehicles to share with you guys. But Cobra Wolf is another one that could be a made to order. The Ice Dagger, Ice Saber, those type of vehicles could be made to order. That's more Arctic stuff. This the I think the Desert Fox would probably be a regular release, but that could also be a made to order. Or it could be made to order with the Dino Hunters line, and you get a dinosaur with it. Um, but yeah, I now my dream has that, and I know it's probably never gonna happen. Is the Defiant, not the whole complex, just the shuttle itself, the Crusader part of it. And I think that would be a great Haslab 1 year. I don't see it coming out anytime soon. I don't see it coming out any time in the next few years. But if it goes beyond, if we go beyond 94 with G.I. Joe, I can't see us still going back to the 82 to 94 vehicles and keep those vehicles coming to us. Because there are plenty of series out there we can get. Sigma 6, Extreme. Now, say what you will about the toys that came out with them. The characters in classified form would be awesome, especially Cobra Claw. The same with Resolute characters and the Rise of Cobra stuff, the Pursuit of Cobra line. I mean, all of those could come into the line. And you can also do the comic book stuff too. And I would love to see them dive more into comic book characters eventually. Even we can get some more scientists in the line to make some diorama props. That'd be awesome. I use these guys as my scientists for now. But yeah, Ghostbusters guys. But yeah, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that we should get more made to order? Do you guys think we should cut back on the Haslabs and have Haslab be dream projects only? I think we should. And I think that it should be going forward. I think we should get 2 made orders and Haslab every other year. Or a made order and Haslab every other year, and then 2 made orders every other year. And because that way we can get more vehicles out there. There are vehicles that will only be available for Haslab. The Havoc, the Whale, the Morway, the Maggot, the Mamba, the Tomahawk. Vehicles like that would only be available for Haslab. I mean, I can't see them doing the repaints of any of those vehicles. They could, but I can't see them doing them. But we will see what the future holds. Now, if you guys like my topics and you guys like watching my content, please hit that like button for me and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys in the next video. And thank you all for watching. Hope you all have a great day. This is Triple C signing off. Come on! Bye, guys.